Sheila Teller's Experience, a channel for advice for your life. And today's topic is going to be on, if we want change, we have to change. If we want change, we have to change. Okay? Now, I know everyone is different. And I know that we're from different backgrounds and experiences and things of that nature. But if anything changes on the outside of our communities or inside our communities or our countries, we have to change with that, right? Okay, so if we want things to change, we can't be doing a lot of unruly things, or not caring, fighting against each other, cursing each other, looking down on one another, don't want another person to get ahead. It's like that creates Armageddon. You know, that creates a lot of instability. Okay, so we have to change the way that we talk to our children, how we are looking at one another, how we are actually receiving one another and appreciating one another, because it's just there. It's just there, you know. So that's why a lot of times people think maybe because they go to college or they get a business, it's going to change. But if your energy is saying that you don't like yourself, okay, what is that going to do for like your daughter or your son or anyone that is close to you? What is that going to do? Okay, so if we want change, we have to change. We have to change. I'm telling you, I can say it 1,000 times. If we want change, we have to be the ones to do it, because it is real deep. I watch a lot of different people complain about it. A lot of the young people, the older people are just tired. Okay, and it just has to change. Okay, and we have to hold people accountable if they are not on board and they're doing anything to put any of us in the dirt. We call them out, okay, and do something about it. You know, not nothing negative, but we do something about it. Okay, and I know a lot of people don't talk about this because they think that, oh, somebody's feelings. I mean, we're all adults and people are getting killed. You know what I'm saying? There's people that are suffering out here. Like, you have to say something about it, because you have to say something about it. Okay? Because like I said, a lot of times when people allow things to just happen, eventually it will affect you later. It will. Okay? Be at a theater near you. Okay? So if we don't make any changes and do things about it, we're all going to be affected by the negativity, even though we don't want to be in it or get pulled in it. If we're not doing something to make a difference and put information out there, or giving somebody a hand, or starting something that can be developed, because we can do that, right? If we don't do these things, it is so crazy. And I'm saying not just us, but everyone. Okay, not just women, not just men, not just black women, not just black men or women. It's all of us that needs to change. All of us. Okay, because if somebody's trying to constantly change and this person's still doing the same thing, it's going to be hard to change. Okay, it's just going to be hard to change. Okay, it's just going to be hard because it needs, if it's changing over here and over here, but it all still goes together some kind of way, but this is not changing, it's going to be hard for this to change over here. Okay, so everyone has to change. Okay, everyone has to look at this and change for their life, because we don't have that much time. We don't have that much time, and we're being pushed to be out of time because we're not changing, and because of the things we need to do, because people are suffering. People are suffering when they don't have to, and it's because of the way that we treat each other, and it's because of the way that we treat this life. Okay, so I always like to put information out there, because it's enough people laughing and commenting all types of stuff that's on this internet, and I said I'm going to put out some information that's going to help somebody's life. And sometimes the comedy helps, and that's healthy for them too, right? But at the same time, you have more of that than you have people actually telling the truth about what we need to do. Okay, and this is all people need to change, the way that they're thinking. And I know that it's not going to happen just from this video. I understand that. Okay, but we can start somewhere. Because if we don't start anywhere, then there's not going to be a finish anywhere. Okay, so we have to start it, and we have to believe that we could do it, because it's pushing us further away from the grace of God. Okay, and we don't realize this, because I mean, if the kids are not behaving, right? When you have your kids and they're not behaving, what do? You put them on punishment, or you discipline them somehow, okay? Right? And then after a while, you be like, all right, it's going to be over for you, okay? If it gets to that point with certain parents, okay? I'm taking this from you, I'm taking that from you. Like, a lot of stuff gets taken away. Okay, and that's the same thing with mankind and what we're doing right now. A lot of stuff is going to be taken away from us because we don't want to do the right because of, greed and selfishness and things of that nature. Okay, and silliness and hatred and being against one another. All this is cutting everything short. Do we want that for our children? Okay, and this is humankind. Okay, do we want that for our children? We have to do better towards each other. If you're nice to somebody and you do something, you get a better result. You get a better result. Like, even the day might turn sunny that day or something. I'm exaggerating, but I'm just saying, can you imagine if not everybody, but if most people were on that page? It'd be different. So, in order for change to come, we have to change. And that's the bottom line. Thank you so much for joining and tuning in to the Sheila Tellers Experience, and I will see you next time.